Okay, so now we're gonna do another AD carry gameplay review. This time it's gonna be Tristana. Actually, it's gonna be Simple Snow playing as Tristana. He's a gold-free AD carry main by the looks of it. He plays a lot of MF as well, but this time we're gonna look at Tristana. And because you're gold too, so the previous ones that I have made a review on, they were bronze. So we're gonna, in those videos, I cover a lot of general basics about how to play the bottom lane. This time around, we're gonna be looking a lot more at your mechanics, and we are also gonna look at a lot more at your rotational plays, so to say. Of course, I will point out some basic things if there's something that you're lacking, but I am gonna be very specific now.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
I'm also gonna explain a lot of things, for example, how you should be moving in your lane. I'm guessing you go further with battle. You should be at least. In this matchup, World's Bloodlust could have actually been an option because they have a lot of poke with the Jhin brand. But hey, it's an option. I'd say it depends a little bit on what you want to do, but you do have the Bard, so you have quite a lot of kill pressure. I think it's fine. Okay. The first thing we can notice is that they were late into lane, which means that Kha'Zix probably started bottom lane, or bottom side. We can also see that because they haven't lost any HP, means that they did not take the Gromp. So we are very confident that they helped Kha'Zix on Gromp. So now we have a general idea of where he is starting. Okay. A very good thing about Tristana is that she auto pushes, so your level 2 should come earlier than theirs level 2. Giving you a power spike. Let's see here if you do that. That was a good trade. Let's slow it down here. Let's go back a little bit because I want to look at that trade again, I think. Fortunate dodge. You could have moved up a little bit earlier because you could see that the brand was, or the bar was gonna hit. Now don't be scared here. You have a huge, oh my god. No. Huge mistake from your side. Look at Jin's HP, look at your HP. This is a huge advantage for you. Plus, you're playing as Tristana, so you can push up these minions super easily. Get level 2 and just own these guys, right? They don't have any CC at level 1. Brand has W. He has his Q. So, all you have to do here is hit level 2, spec W, jump on top of them, and burn summoners, and maybe even kill them if they decide to hold on. But you're way too scared here. I don't understand why. No. I don't like it. Don't like it at all, man. Too careful. He doesn't have a shot prepared. Alright, and now we're gonna go back again and we're gonna be looking at what you made. What you were doing here. Look at this. Okay, first of all, good that you back off from the Jhin. It's very good to back off from the Jhin because he has his 4th shot. Boom. But once he fires this shot, zone him. Go forward here, okay? Just go forward and zone him out because his damage is real low. Because it's gonna take it's gonna take 4 autos for him to get back that crit. And it is the crit that deals the most damage early on for Jhin and his Qs. So you should win the trade if you just move forward. Okay? And auto attack him. You should win the trade. But you're playing way too careful here. Then we can see that Bard starts trading. You have vision in this bush, by the way. So, and you go for the CS here, but here, I don't understand why you're moving back. You should be going forward here. Throw out the E, get like maybe 1 or 2 autos off. Try to get a good trade off of Brand. You're way too careful here. Okay, they're pushing. You shouldn't even be in this situation. They can kinda easily zone you, but yeah, they could have zoned you a lot harder here. Now you can't really fight because if you look at their minion wave, it's way too big. You should have taken advantage of your of that good level 1 trade that you had. Now comes the difficult part with Tristana, which is last sitting on the tower. I don't think I can get out of this. Like, look at all these creeps that you're missing. Ooh. You lost way too many creeps there. You lost like maybe 4 or 5 creeps, which is almost 100 gold. I mean, they don't even push the wave that quickly. Honestly, you shouldn't be pushed in under the tower like this. Just taking notes really quick. Let's go back, as I think. What did Bran do? Okay, so Bran walks forward here. Obviously you don't see it. Here you see him. He tries to zone you. Okay, Bard should be walking up here. He did not get punished for it. I think it was the Bard's mistake there, but you could have also played a little bit more aggressive there. Go forward, throw the E on top of him, you know. Don't let him trade for free. Okay? If they decide to do anything, you need to do a response, and don't just lay on your back, so to say. You always try to be reactive in lane. React to their plays. React to the plays correctly. Like here. Where is your E, man? Don't be afraid to throw out your E. You're full mana. Like, you're full mana and I haven't seen you use your E once. Okay, you need to be more aggressive in your trades. Okay? You're giving them this lane for free, which should never happen. Now, there's a difference between taking aggressive sorry, I can't talk. There's a big difference between taking aggressive trades and bad trades, okay? Okay, so Brand right now is taking some very good trades because he recognizes that you guys don't punish him. So when he walks forward, you need to punish him for going for these aggressive trades, okay? By making an aggressive trade of your own, okay? Fight fire with fire. Okay? But you cannot fight a bonfire with a lighter, so to say. Needs to be more aggressive here. In this situation. Honestly, I don't understand why you're this afraid. They don't have that much damage. I'm just gonna go back here a little bit because I wanna see what you're gonna see. So I'm just gonna check so that it replays correctly. Yes, it does. So I'm just gonna turn off Fog of War here. So I wanna see what you guys are seeing. And I'm thinking about a very specific situation. Okay. I'm looking at mid lane right now. So mid lane just got a gank off on top of Ari. As Syndra was low. But Kha'Zix is full HP. And you should be seeing that. You should be moving your mouse over here now. Because one of your teammates died, you need to get information. Who is healthy? Who might come gank you? Etc, etc. Right now, the Kha'Zix might come in. And now you're doing a bad aggressive play. And you're not using your ward here. Yeah. That's gonna write it up. Okay, let's go on. Speed is up a little bit. These guys are really afraid. I don't know if they suspect the Lee Sin to gank or done. Let's rewatch that, shall we? Okay, so Lee Sin comes in for a gank, and Bard face checks. But you are too afraid, way too afraid. So you were standing right here while Bard took all of that damage for free. Okay, so there's a very good opportunity for you to go forward and get some free auto attacks off. Okay. Maybe you're only able to get like 50 or 60 damage off, but damage is still damage, okay? Once again, they used their entire load on Bard. Punish them for it, okay? That was good. You can second jump. Going. You are orb walking very weirdly. You need to orb walk. I can't talk today. You need to orb walk more aggressively. I will show you here. Look at this. Here. No need to back off here. There's no need to back off. Brand is The only thing that can catch you on the tower is a W from Jhin. But Lee Sin is tanking the tower. What happened? Okay. Lee Sin is tanking the tower. What happened to my mouse? Oh. There we go. So Lee Sin is tanking in the tower, and you can definitely get off maybe 1 or 2 basics off and then jump out. But you're pathing backwards and not forward when there's no pressure on you. I can understand you or walking backwards if there's pressure on you, but right now the pressure is on Lee Sin, okay? Their eyes is on him. You can walk forward and you can get some more damage off right now. Imagine if you would have gotten 2 more auto attacks at the start of the fight, and then maybe 2 more autos at the end of the fight. You would have gotten a kill. But you didn't get those auto attacks off because you were way too afraid. Oh, yes, I'm thinking if you could have turned that maybe, but you shouldn't have been in that situation from the get-go. Dodging. That was very good DIing from you. DIing is direct input, which means essentially good movements, dodge abilities. Kills him. Now we should shove. Good. Do. And I am just gonna point out that 53 CS at 10 minutes is not very good, so your farm can definitely get cleaned up. I think the biggest reason why you have such a low farm is because you let them push you under the tower as Tristana, and it's very difficult to last it under tower as Tristana, so keep that in mind to try and not get pushed in. Sometimes you have to. Okay, what happened? Okay, so you guys go aggressive on this guy. You ate the entire brand ulti. So this is an example of a bad aggressive play. Okay? You don't respect their burst damage right now. You don't respect it at all. You have a lot of burst at Tristana once you get your BF sword, especially on a squishy support like Brand. But man, you don't... Remember, the Brand is originally an AP carry, and he has a lot of damage in his kit right now. So you don't respect the Brand damage. What you should have done, what I think you should have done is here, instead of jumping in, this is a good example of when you should orb walk backwards. Okay, go backwards to make sure that the Brand ultimate doesn't bounce between you. Then you can re-engage and go for the kill on Brand. Okay? But this is not the best. I've seen better plays. And I think both of you are gonna die. Okay, he did survive, but he has to use flash.
slain the dragon.
It's caught. And you get both of them, nice. Let's see if you could have done it cleaner. Let's see here. Okay, they come in for the gang. Jump. Fine. I don't see a big problem with that. I think it was fine. It was fine. She gets a tower bottom lane though. Okay, so oh, okay. I would not have jumped there, but that's fine. Okay, I think that is fine by you. You respect the roam coming in. Oh. I don't think I have to point that out. I think you actually made a very good play here. First of all, I want to compliment you on respecting the roam from Syndra, and you just back off. The bard did not really respect the roam right there, so... Also like that you decided to go for Syndra. And then this jump. I mean, if you jump up here, you get out of the Jhin ult, then you can probably escape. It's unfortunate that you jump twice, but hey. I'm not gonna go in too much just from that play. It's a mechanical error, but I think you know what you did wrong there. Okay. Why are you jumping in on them like that? Let's look at that again. Look at this. Once again, this is a bad example of an aggressive play. Like, you're letting them hit you. You're letting them hit you. When you're playing AD carry, you need to have the mindset of stinging like a bee, but fly like a butterfly, okay? I think I mixed that up. Fly like a butterfly, sting like a bee. I don't know, but you get the idea, okay? You need to be very difficult to hit, but you still need to get your damage off constantly, okay? But what you're doing right now is you're jumping in like a rock and trying to crush them, okay? You're throwing yourself into the fight. You're throwing yourself into a fist fight when you really are an elegant swordsman, okay? Wow, beautiful words. Who? I should be a poet. Or I should be writing poems, sorry. But yeah, once again, you shouldn't jump in like that, okay? Try to dodge their abilities, and once they don't have any CC to kind of lock you down, then you can go for aggressiveness. But don't ever jump in like that. I understand if you want to jump in to get the slow off, but it's just not gonna be worth it. Let Lee Sin tank the damage, and let Lee Sin do the engage, okay? That's his job. But it's not your job to go in and make the engage happen, okay? That is on Lee Sin. Instead, you get one kill, and you trade one for one, but the other one is a support, so this hurts you guys more.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Okay, so right now you're playing from behind, which means that... oh. Much to do there. So right now you need to kind of scrap together some money and you need to look for picks. That is what you need to do.
Red team double kill.
You're not doing anything. Okay. You have been running around here for almost 2 minutes now. Either you go in and you try to help your team by getting a pick off, or you push a lane. Okay? You didn't do any of that, you just ran around trying to figure out what to do. In that situation, I would just ping my team back, because they are very far ahead. You don't need to be a genius to see that, you just tab and you see that your team is feeding, and that your most fed player is the Lee Sin, who can't really do that much. And if you look at their team, they have a fed Brand, they have a fed Syndra, they have a relatively fed Jhin, and a relatively strong Irelia. But you don't have any of that. You don't have a strong ADC right now. You don't have a strong mid laner. You don't have a strong top laner. Well, Pop is actually pretty strong, but yeah. She can only do that much damage versus their team comp. She's also very easy to kite. What I would have wanted you to do here is to actually push up bottom lane wave, rather than just running around. This puts more pressure on top of them, so you can actually get some damage on their tower, and you will also get some free farm, scrapping in some money. But right there, you didn't really do anything. I'm just gonna right. Okay, and then let's keep watching. Don't like to face shaking this. Like, yeah, it's possible that they're doing dragon, but they might as well just stay in a bush to look for another pick. Pick out there. That was a cute play. These are the picks that you need to look for, okay? You just look for them overextending because, hey, we are fat, so we're gonna go into the jungle. Look for that stupidness from them and capitalize on it. Get some kills. Get some free kills. While just finding maybe Bran or something else. Wandering in the jungle, getting free kills. Now we have Runans, which means that you can push the waves a lot faster. It's good. Right now you need to respect that they might come from behind. Don't... oh. This is super greedy. I don't like it. Yeah, Syndra is coming in. You are not respecting the roam from anyone right now. And that kills you. Not only does it burn one of your biggest summoners, but it also gets you kill. So that was a very bad play from you. Never push. Never ever push blindly. Does that mean that you have to have a ward in the river, for example, in order to push? No, it doesn't really necessarily mean that. You can push without wards, but then you need to know exactly where the enemy team is. Right there you had no information at all, so you can assume that they want to go for a roll. Right there you don't really respect the Syndra damage. She's a fat Syndra, she one-shots you, you don't have any MR. No surprise there, just back off. I don't understand how you guys are able to hold on for 32 minutes. They're gonna flow. 100%. Get him, he overextends. Pick off. Once again, you don't respect the Syndra. See. Your farm is once again not the best. That is something that you need to work on. Take the crocs. Sad reset. Okay, so you guys are chilling. They are either looking for a pick or they're gonna do dragon or baron. did that. Yep, there's not much you can do there. The dragon was relatively obvious though, so I mean you could have pinned your team backwards. You're not auto-attacking throughout the fight at all. Back. So right here you can auto-attack where you do. Run away, that's good. Then you stop auto-attacking. Right there you had an opportunity to get some auto-attacks off. Then you can give up the fight. I mean, minor. I think it was some minor mistakes there. You could have gotten some more auto attacks off, but the fight was lost anyways. Might as well just back off. They are so far ahead right now. I mean, I don't think there's much else I can take from this replay, honestly. It doesn't feel like you guys are gonna make a comeback, just that they are really slow at finishing. So, it's gonna write this out for you. Gonna put a bigger font. Okay. So the first thing that I noticed was that you were very afraid. LP is laning phase, by the way. So you were very afraid in your laning phase, and there were some opportunities for you to go aggressive and get some free kills. I'm thinking mostly about the level 1 to level 2, where Jane gets to half HP, but you don't push the wave up. Right there, you should push up the wave. And just go ham on him with your W. And that is my second point, you don't push for the level 2 advantage. Once again, this is the biggest power spike that you're gonna get in most matchups in the bottom lane. If you're level 2 before them, you just go ham. You can zone them and everything. They become your bitches once you are level 2 and they are level 1. It's just so simple. So I think that in the laning phase, you were kinda almost giving up the lane. You weren't playing very proactively. You were playing a lot, like really reactively. Which is also fine, but you played it very, like, too passive. Okay, you played way too passive. So you essentially let the brand zone you out. You are giving up the lane. You should never give up the lane for free. Sometimes you have to give up the lane because they are fed, or they have a huge like item advantage for some sort, of some sort. Or maybe the jungler camps you a lot, so you have to give up the lane because otherwise you're gonna die from a gank. But right there was no pressure on you. The brand goes forward and he zones you for free without getting any, like, taking any damage back. That is something that I want you to think about. If the jungler might come, you need to ward. And I think this suggests that you have mediocre map awareness, which is something that you can improve on. You just search on YouTube for map awareness exercise or training, and while you're doing CS, while you're improving your CS in a custom game, you put that video on, and every time the beeping sound comes on, you look at the minimap. It's a great exercise and it will help you a lot. Bad aggro play. I'm gonna write bad initial fights instead. And this was what I was talking about, like the sting like a bee but fly like a butterfly thing. And you went in with your W, you went way too ham. Just way too ham. I think it is fine to go aggressive, because that is when you learn. But only use your W if you can get a quick kill 100%. But never use it to, like, start a fight or engage a fight, because then they will be able to have free damage on you. And then when they start to get really, really fed, you try to do almost this impossible fight. Don't fight unwinnable fights. And that is something that you will learn with time to see, okay, when is this fight unwinnable and when is it winnable. Then we have never push blindly. And there was like one time where you pushed up the wave without vision. So that's something that you need to think about. And lastly, we have respect fed bursters. And I'm thinking, like, you died 2, maybe 3 times to Syndra in the late game. And you don't really respect that she's fed and that she has very high burst potential. You need to respect that. So these are like the major things that I took out from the replay review. So what I want you to focus on, okay, cryo. This is the area that I want you to focus on the most, which is going to be CSing. Your CS was very low. You should be at least 150 at 20 minutes. I want you to think about your position in trades and fights, because I think your positioning was mediocre. Position, trades and fights. Be more aggro in lane. I think this is the things that I was able to take out. Focus on these 3 things, and I think you're set for platinum, honestly. Learn to CS effectively first, and keep these 2 in mind, and I can guarantee that you will get platinum in no time. Thank you for sending in your replay, and good luck on Summoner's Rift. Goodbye.